Every single day, you're proving who you are online. You type in a password, you click log in with Google, you're constantly giving away a little piece of yourself. But have you ever really stopped to ask who's actually in control of that identity? Well, today we're going to dive into a massive shift that's happening right now to put that control back where it belongs, with you.
Just think about that for a second. Is it really you? Or is it the dozens, maybe even hundreds, of companies that hold your data? See, every time you log in, you're pretty much borrowing your own identity back from them. But what if that could finally change?
All right, so before we get to the solution, we first have to get our heads around why our digital identity is so, well, broken in the first place. The way we've been doing this for the last 30 years has created some really big problems.
Now, you might look at this list and think these are all separate headaches, right? But they're not. They're all symptoms of one single core problem. This endless cycle of creating accounts, resetting passwords you forgot, and hearing about yet another massive data breach, it's not just annoying. It's a sign of a deep, structural flaw in how the internet was even built.
This quote from Kim Cameron, it just nails it. The internet was built without a native identity layer. There was just no built-in way to actually know who you were talking to. And we've tried to patch this up with endless accounts and logins, but all that really did was put big companies right in the middle, sitting between you and the services you use, collecting your data every step of the way.
So how do we fix this? Well, the answer, maybe surprisingly, isn't some radically new invention. It's actually about taking a concept that we've trusted for centuries and bringing it into the digital age.
We all get how a physical wallet works, right? You've got your driver's license from the government, your credit cards from the bank, maybe a student ID from your university. You hold them, you control them, and you decide when to show them. This really simple, powerful idea is the model for our digital future.
And this right here, this is the fundamental difference. In the old account-based model, companies hold your data on their servers, which makes those servers massive targets for hackers. But in this new wallet model, you hold your own data. You present what are called credentials directly to whoever needs to see them, no middleman needed. It's a huge shift from being the product to being the owner.
So how does this wallet model actually work? How can you trust a digital credential from someone you've never met? It all comes down to a simple three-part relationship.
These three roles, the issuer, the holder, and the verifier, they form what's called a trust triangle. It's a system that has worked for centuries, and now it's being supercharged with modern technology.
To really see how this works, let's use a great little analogy. Picture a medieval town. The issuer, that's Rose Abbey, writes a letter saying Cobbler Jan can buy leather on their behalf. The holder, of course, is Cobbler Jan. Now, when he gets to the shop, the verifier, that's the merchant, he doesn't need to send a messenger all the way back to the Abbey to check. He just looks at the Abbey's trusted wax seal on the letter. Boom, it's direct, it's secure, it's peer-to-peer verification.
So, that medieval letter? That's the basic idea of a verifiable credential, or a VC. It's just a digital statement, like a diploma or a license, that's issued by a trusted source directly to you. You store it in your digital wallet, and you can present it anytime you need to prove something about yourself.
And here's the really cool part. Unlike a wax seal, which can be forged, these digital credentials are signed with advanced cryptography. This makes them totally tamper-proof and mathematically verifiable, which means they're actually more secure than the plastic cards you have in your physical wallet right now.
Okay, so let's see how this builds from a cool concept into a global reality. Because this isn't just a theory anymore, it is being deployed on a massive scale.
Seriously, governments and major tech companies are moving away from that old, broken model and are embracing the future of digital wallets. This whole shift is happening way faster than most people realize. The biggest example of this, by far, is the European Union. Through its new EDIS 2 regulation, it is mandating that every single member state offer a digital identity wallet to its citizens. This is going to let people store everything from their national ID and their driver's license to their university degrees right there on their phone. And hey, it's not just Europe. What this table shows us is a truly global movement. Now, you'll see a lot of acronyms here, like W3C and ISO. Don't worry about memorizing those. The key takeaway is that countries all around the world are agreeing on these same open standards. And this is absolutely critical because it means a digital driver's license from the US could one day be verified in Canada or Europe. It's the foundation for a truly global interoperable system.
Okay, so the tech is here and governments are rolling it out. But what does this actually mean for you? How does this new digital world really change your daily life online?
Well, First, it means true ownership. Your identity data belongs to you, period. Second, privacy is enhanced dramatically. Instead of showing your entire driver's license just to prove your age, your wallet can generate a proof that just says, yes, this person is over 18, without revealing your birth date or your address or anything else. This is called selective disclosure. It also means greater security, with fewer passwords to remember and fewer giant data silos for hackers to attack. And finally, it means simplicity. One wallet under your control for all your digital needs.
This shift really represents one of the most significant upgrades to the Internet's core architecture since it was created. It's a move toward a more secure, more private, and user-centric web. The technology is here and the global rollout has begun. So the only question left is, are we ready to truly own our digital selves?